All right, so let's see what's next. What are the advantages of investing here in South Florida in the Miami area? What are the biggest reasons that your clients like to invest in this area?
A couple of things, right? So when I have clients that are investing for the first time, I always recommend, and all we could do is give our recommendations.
Sure.
The clients always have the hand on the drive. I recommend to people to do an investment in a location that is our arm's reach, somewhere that is close to you, right? Because it's your first one. You want to make sure that you'll be able to attend to it, and then as you get more experience, that you could expand and invest in different places. So I always tell people, the clients from Miami, to start investing in Miami. Second of that, it's Miami, like, right? It's a place where a lot of people want to be in, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people want to travel. It's the tourism is great here. So I think no matter what type of investment you want to do, whether you want to flip or have a location for long-term rentals or Airbnb, which is huge down here, I think it's a great location for it. Taxes are great, right? We don't pay the taxes that other places do.
No state income tax.
No state income tax. And it's a beautiful place, and you don't have to worry about certain things that could damage your investment. We have hurricanes here in Miami, right? But for hurricanes, you have plenty of time to prepare and get ready. We do hurricane parties down here. That's what we do. But like, I could imagine somewhere where, it's a tornado coming. Like, I'll panic in the middle of a tornado.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, like, my wife's from the Midwest, from Chicago,
right?
And you get like 5 minutes
to prepare
to like basically run and hide. Like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Here we got days notice. Now, yeah, it can shift a little bit. Like, Irma was supposed to hit Miami and then shifted over to the West Coast, and we got it over there.
Sorry.
And but at the end of the day, we still knew it was coming. I mean, we left. We booked a flight and left. It hit on a Friday, I think. And we flew out on like Tuesday because we saw it was shifting,
Yeah,
and then the projections. So we just left. I mean, you take a vacation.
Yeah, we just drive to Orlando whenever it's a hurricane.
Right.
But I think that's something, we have zero snow. So those are beautiful things about Miami. I do have a couple of things that I want to mention, and I want to make sure that I got it correct. So unlike most places, Miami's real estate market has been a proven reputation for being consistent. Right, the real estate market here is always continues to grow. For the past 10 years, Miami's real estate appreciation rate has been above average. Here it's about 5.4%. The value of the homes goes up every year. The last 12 months is something.
I was gonna say, like, the last 2 years has been a little higher than that.
19%, I would say. So I have clients that purchase around 2019, early 2020, and they already made a lot of equity on their homes. They're already looking for the second home to put some money on. So yeah, Miami is just a great place to come and visit. And I do have people that invest from outside of Miami. They buy a property here, put it on Airbnb, and whenever they want to come and enjoy Miami, they have a place already waiting for them. And when they're not, the place is making money for them.
Exactly. Paid for vacation home.
Paid for vacation home.
Yeah, so somebody else is paying for your vacation.
That sounds like a good deal to me.
That's the dream, right?
100%.
So now, in terms of Southwest Florida, very similar. It's just the West Coast, so we're a little bit slower pace of life.
Which is really appealing. No, it's really appealing to a lot of people.
Well, and it's really appealing to a lot of people that live in Miami.
Yes. I know Marco Island, so.
Yeah, we get a lot of investors that live in the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area that they want to, just like you just said, buy a vacation home on the West Coast so that they can get away. It's easy to drive to. It's a hour and a half, 2 hour drive depending on where you're going. They can just drive across the state and have a little bit, like, just decompress from the stress of the work week. So they come over on the weekends and stuff, and not every weekend, and then they rent it out the rest of the time.
It's not far.
No.
It's 2 hour drive.
Right. So it's a little bit slower pace of life if that's what you're looking for. We always kind of joke that, like, the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area, everybody is, the majority of the people that come here and invest from the United States are like the East Coast. on I-95. So I-95 is the major highway through here. And so they just get on I-95 and go as far south as they can go.
Yep.
And on the West Coast, we get a lot of Midwesterners, which is why you see a little bit more, fun and excitement. It's like bring New York City and Boston and all that, bring them down to where it's warm.
Right.
And they come down here and play, and they like to play in big parties and excitement and all that. And on the West Coast, the Midwesterners are a little bit more relaxed, like the farmlands and all that of the Midwest. And
so 100%.
So it's also usually, it depends on where you're going. Obviously, Naples, Sarasota are a little bit higher priced. They're probably on par with the Miami and stuff. But if you get more into the center of that area, Fort Myers, Punta Gorda, Northport, Cape Coral, all that, it's a little bit less expensive. So you got a little bit lower cost of entry, which is sometimes appealing for, when you're starting out.
Right.
And it's still, I would say, an arm's reach. It's not as easy if you're going to try and do it on your own if you're in this area. But more than anything, it's the same stuff. It's great vacation rentals, fantastic for Airbnb. There's a lot of fantastic weather, low taxes. Still the same thing with the hurricanes. It is what it is, but you got, weather anywhere. It's just a matter of how you deal with it. And don't worry, we can teach you how to prepare for it and all that stuff. So it's all good.
I think that's a beautiful thing about South Florida, right? That we have a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah.
And whatever you're looking for, we
it's
find
here.
it. Yeah.
Right. As long as it's warm weather.
Yeah. 100%.